I'm here. How are you?
Yay, take it away. We're super excited to have you on.
All right. Well, thank you, everyone. I'm Doreen Matsumoto. And like Gina and Steve said, I'm a senior director. I'm out of Long Beach, California. And my subject today is about taking ownership of your business. And that is something you need to write down. This is your best year ever, your business. So I'm going to ask everyone to write something down. What's your word for the year? Every year I put a word. One year it was create because I needed to create something. One year was love when I wasn't feeling like I was giving enough love. Another year was commitment. And this year it's no fear. No fear. I'm not afraid to talk to people. I'm not afraid to zip line. I'm not going to be afraid to do what God's called me to do. So I suggest everybody get a dream board. I do that too. Put a dream board together, put your word, put the things that you want to do. So on my dream board, Aruba's right at the top of the list. I walk through my house, Aruba, Jamaica. I start singing the song and I'm thinking exactly Gina singing it in my ear. It gives me the confidence that I need. I can hear you, Gina. Okay. Now, we already have a system, the 331. Very simple. This is already created for you. You don't need to create another will. It's right here for you. You can send people to the website, X39 website. How easy is that? I just love that we have the tools. I was in network marketing prior, and I remember those days. This was when we started in 2006. We had to create our own things, and it was so difficult trying to get people to flip the chart, rip it, skip it, flip it. And now all I have to do is say, here's an invitation. I'm not afraid to invite someone, text them and say, jump on right now. It's important. Onyx has created these incredible videos and has the meetings set up for us already on Wednesday night, on Thursday, the Spanish, and Saturday morning. And then if you miss it by any chance, you couldn't make it, it's always there to re-watch. And all you have to do is copy and send it. This is the most easiest thing to do. Have a script ready. I always have something down. I laugh when Steve first started talking and he's all, I don't know, I'm not a scientist. And it was so funny because neither am I. I'm not going to remember everything. But after I had the script and I kept saying it over and over, and you know where I got the script from? I got it from Onyx. I watched her long video of what X39 was, what copper peptides was, what rejuvenating your stem cells was. And then I watched her short video and I just took notes. That's all I had to do. So the most important thing about taking ownership of your business is don't get hung up. The problem is most people get hung up. As our previous speaker said, you get hung up in what's going on around you. Some people seem excited and they tell you, yes, I want to get in. And then they get home and someone says to them, oh, that's not no good. You shouldn't do that. And then you get hung up on those results. And not only did that person you probably don't even know told them it's not worth it, but now they stole your joy too. So don't let anyone steal your joy. Some people get in and then they're excited and maybe they do order the diamond kit, but never do anything and they're stagnant. That always drives me crazy because they're not very good stewards with God's money of what they're doing. Or maybe they drop out. And then what happens? Do you get hung up with that? Do you go, oh, wow, they quit, so maybe I should quit? No. Remember, whatever your word is, whatever you trust in, that you know that this is for you. They needed to be rooted by plugging into Zoom calls. They needed to be connected to the team system. That was the biggest thing. If they don't plug in, it's not your fault. Don't take it personal. Some people are so distracted with life they get choked out, right? Don't get hung up with that. I want you to remember that. Don't get hung up on somebody else's dreams. This is your dreams. The previous speaker said, right? This is for them. They're doing it. They're not going to give up. They want to make sure that everyone knows about the product. Don't be selfish. With some other words that were just said previously, not to be able to share with somebody, but you will have some that are excited. I have some of those people. They're so excited. I'm just thinking of a couple, Babette, and then she sponsored someone named Joe and another lady named Julie. You know, these women I never knew before July 10th, 2022, until I got into LifeWave. And I am so impressed with them by talking to them. They excite me, call me and ask me for things. And they will increase and they will produce. So sometimes we stop because the first person we talk to about it decides, oh, I'm not going to continue. But what did I tell you? This is the ownership of your business. But if you yourself get hung up, you'll miss out on the greatest opportunity. This is one product that we share. That's it. This patch. That's it. X39. I was attracted to the fact that we only had to share one product, not 100 products, not a product that is on every single shelf at every GNC, at every pharmacy, or every vitamin shop, just one product to share. And the results, and people are seeing the results. And remember, it's your own business. Do you think the owner of Kohl's and Starbucks and McDonald's said, oh, I had a bad day, no customers came in, I'm going to close the door? No, they invested hundreds of thousands of dollars to start a business. We're investing at the most a diamond kit, $1,500 plus. Think about it. This is your business. You are running it. And if you had one of those other businesses with McDonald's, or you opened a restaurant or Kohl's, you would have a 5-way split. You would be splitting your money with the person that you had to pay rent to or your mortgage. You'd have to be paying state board of equalization. You'd have to pay your insurance. You'd have to pay your employees. And then my favorite, the tax man. You know, he's always there with his hand out. So take this seriously, because we've cut out all that 5-way split. We have someone that mails our product straight to your customer or straight to your distributor. You don't have to load it up in your house and have stacks and stacks of it. And think about why people go to Costco and want to go there. Why did they go there? To save time and save money, right? Well, that's why it's important that you should have a diamond kit, because you want to save time and you want to save money. You don't have to run around. You don't have to call your sponsor and run to their house and pick up some product. You already have it. A diamond kit is enough to cover you. It's enough to cover you that even getting someone in, tell them that it has enough product to cover them for their family and to share. And in the beginning, that's what was happening, is you ran out of product. Who's the first person you're going to go to? If you were signed up with Steve and Gina, you're knocking on them doors. Can I borrow some product? And you'd have to give it back to them anyway. Well, now be a good leader. Have the product with you so that you're able to say, here you go. I'm giving you 3 sleeves. You return them right back to me. In fact, place the order and ship them back to me, so that that order is continually going through. Those points are continually going through. Help your team. If you've got somebody and you signed them in as a bronze, explain to them why it's important to be a silver. If they're coming in as silver, explain to them, hey, let's get you to gold. It's only $200 more. Let's get you to gold. Let's move you. Let's upgrade you. So I wanted to just share that with you. That was the most important thing, that you guys remember that this is your business take ownership of it. It belongs to you. We all work together as a team, and all of us love everybody in this group. And we're just so proud that you're on today, because what you do in the next 6 days of your business is what your business will look like in the next 6 months. Thank you, Steve. Thank you, Gina. Thank you, Onyx. And to my sponsors, Kim and Matt. Matt, Big Daddy, thank you so much for calling me on the phone and asking me to join with you. It's my pleasure and privilege to be part of this group. Thank you, everyone.